We got the gods in the building, got gods in the building. We do not care about your feelings. We do not care about your feelings. Don't care about you.
With scriptures we shake and bake. Watch around Babylon, make it quick. They see us with nothing to say. The gods I command to come Saturday, make them pay. That's what the Bible say. GS for
What's up, everybody? It's Budget Size. Back with another video again, as usual, giving y'all that good content. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Hit that like button so my video can be shared on other people's videos and recommended. Make sure you hit that notification bell so y'all can be notified every time I post a video. But why you should not go over your factory recommended wheel size. You should not put, if your car goes up, you know how trim levels have, like, I'm specifically speaking about the Charger. So the trim level, the tire wheel size is like 17, 18, 19, and 20. From factory, it doesn't go higher. It doesn't go no higher than the 20-inch wheel. It doesn't go to 22 or 24. It goes to 20. So you want to stop there. You don't want to go above that, and here is why. Here is a 22-inch wheel that, if you've seen my videos, obviously this is what I did have on my car, but I had to switch to some 20-inch wheels because you will come across a lot of problems with oversized wheels, because like I say, from the factory, they will not sell you and put 22s on the car because they have somewhat common sense. Because if you run over some potholes, you're going to get cracks and bends in your wheels. And also for wheel spec safety and like speed sensors, stuff like that. So your speed, like, you know how when you drive your vehicle and your speed tachometer says 60, when you put a bigger wheel on it, it kind of reads either less or more. So instead of that 60 being an actual 60, it will be a 61 or a 62, or if not, it'll be a 58. Because I know, like, when I use my GPS, it says I'm going like 4 or 5 miles over the speed limit, and my tachometer says 60, but the Waze app is saying 62 or 63, which is very accurate, because when you put different wheel sizes on your vehicle, or bigger wheel size on your vehicle, the wheel speed sensor is reading differently. So that's why you want to keep it factory anyways. But let's go back to the wheel. Like I say, this is the SRT8 wheel I had on my car. Yes, it is a replica. It is made for the vehicle, but it is still big, and it does throw off the speed sensor on the vehicle. Now I'm just going to show y'all some cracks and bends in the wheel. Obviously, you're not going to see it on the front. You're going to mainly see it on this back end of the wheel. So let's find some cracks. So here is a crack, a complete crack. Like, this is like an actual tear. Cracks are like small little holes. Well, I'm gonna give you all two. This is a crack. So this wheel is not drivable. You will definitely have to take this to a shop and get it repaired. That is a crack. You see the big crack. You see the crack. That is a complete crack. I tried to put JB Weld on it. It did not help. It definitely cracked. I know I was driving down the road one day with my wife. I think we was coming back from Sam's Club or something like that, and I hit a pothole. And it's the same pothole that I always drive by, but this time I hit it, and my wheel just, all the air started coming out the wheel. So had to pretty much, I was like 2 minutes from the house, so I just drove slow 20 miles an hour to the house. Good thing I had a spare wheel, because I needed it. I had bought it because of a situation like this, because I already knew what I was gonna get myself into getting 22s. I did get them for a deal on OfferUp, so that's why I did have them. I was looking for some 20-inch wheels, but I found those SRT8s. So I was like, these are for the car, but do not get 22-inch wheels. So let's get more into that. Some other little splits. You can call them cracks. I call them splits. They do not leak out air. I think I have JB Weld on it or whatever, but it is a crack or split. Let me see if I go back. There you go. So it goes down. And this is the result of having 22. So no matter where you at driving, if you start hitting on potholes, after a few potholes, there can be one good pothole that'll get you to crack your wheel or bend your wheel. So you do not want to put oversized wheels on your vehicle. You're riding on the rim if you do. So you don't want to do that. That's why you want to stick with the factory specs. Well, granted that you can get a wider tire or a wider rim on your vehicle. other than the stock size. You can do that, but still keep it at, like charger wise, keep it at a 20-inch wheel and no more. Or if Honda, whatever other car you got, this is for all types of vehicles, not just the Charger, but for all types of vehicles. Do not go over the recommended, or do not go over the regular wheel size, the highest trim level wheel size of your vehicle, because you will have issues. I guarantee you, you will have issues. So let's go more into depth. So I showed y'all that crack, whole crack. You got a split. Another, actually, damn, that's a crack. Or split. You can just JB weld that and it will be pretty much good. It won't really do anything else. You can JB weld that and be good. You do have that little crack. So you can JB weld it. That part. But this one has to go to the shop and get welded. So you got the weights. You got another crack. And this is from driving in Dallas, man. I had these wheels on here for like, since I bought the car. I think I had these wheels on here for a while. I think for like 2 years maybe. And as soon as I moved to Dallas, that's when I started having problems with my wheels. I had a lot of problems living in Dallas with these wheels. So if you're living in Dallas or area that you know it's kind of tight and kind of like city traffic, so you're gonna find potholes. So that's a little crack or split. It's like this right here. It's just right there. It's not right even right here. It's just right there at the top. As you can see, no air leakage coming out of that one. I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it, man. So my bad. I just wanted to share a quick video with y'all about rim size and oversizing and riding on the rim on a car. You're trying to look flashy and look good. It's not worth it. Do not get oversized wheels on your vehicle. Get the recommended size. Like I said, you can go get a wider top rim on your vehicle so you can have better traction, all that good stuff. It still kind of mess with the speed sensor a little bit, but not as much as getting the oversized wheel, because also the oversized wheel, it weighs more, so you will have more wear on your wheel bearings. So after a while, I mean, your wheel bearings last for a long time anyways, but over time, having big size wheels, they do weigh more, so you're gonna be putting more wear on your wheel bearings, so you will have to replace those. Obviously, they're not expensive to replace at all. Really quick, easy fix, but it does wear down your wheel bearings a lot. So also, just looking to do y'all research, man. I've been doing this and knowing about this stuff since I was 14, 15 years old. I'm 24 now, so I've been knowing about this for damn near 10 years. So I've been doing it for a while, so there really ain't nothing that you can say to go against this. So you can look up articles and Google it. Do not get oversized wheels, because most people who do get oversized wheels, they eventually revert back to getting back to their stocks or something smaller, because they're tired of dealing with the pain of having to repair their wheel and get new tires and all this other stuff. Because also, when I had these wheels on my vehicle, I will always get like that little that bulge in my tire. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I keep it up to the regular, keep my tire pressure to 30 to 35%. Or 35 PSI, so I will always get a bulge, and I'm like, I always wonder why, but now I know why. It's just the rim itself. It's heavy, and then you're running over potholes. You're just riding on the rim. So that's just a quick video, man, just to let y'all know, do not get oversized wheels on your Charger or any type of vehicle at all. But I'm getting tired. But make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. Tell me what y'all think about the video. Hit that like button so my videos can be recommended on other people's channels, so other people can see it and like and subscribe to the channel. Also, get my videos out there, get my good content out there. Nobody ain't doing it like me. But like I said, once again, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell also, so y'all can be notified every time I post a video. Subscribe to the channel. It's really just
Pants a little saggy, still a little aggy. Whiskey find a song, feeling slow baggy. The red lights, feeling like a million months. Pistol on my lap, cause junkies make me jump. Side and sit right like a hypotenuse.